How to increase the business sales? This is what each business is going to think about it. So we have two sections for this topic. The section one is going to talk about the current customers, and the section two is going to talk about the marketing for bringing the new customers. So at this presentation, we are going to just talk about the current customers. So we have four areas that we have to concentrate. The first one would be the target audiences. We have to understand our customers. We have to know for each product what kind of customers that are going to buy the product or services, and then we can separate them in order to have different strategies for our customers. The second thing would be the KPIs. We have to understand what key performance indicators we have for our business and how we are gonna measure our performance on the sales. Based on these performance indicators, we have to have some kind of activities that shows how we are going to improve our performance on the sales. Definitely for the activities that we are gonna process, we have to have some kind of adjustment on the prices, and based on those kind of adjustments, we have to optimize our sales. So for each area that we just talked about, we have to have a strategy to show how we are going to actually improve our system or increase our sales. This is as an example. So if our target audiences would be women, one of the KPIs can be sales per customer. And for sales per customer, one of the activities that we can put in place, it can be promotions. And the promotion definitely comes with adjustment on the prices. But we have to have some kind of calculations in each area to say, okay, for example, when I'm gonna do the promotion, how I am going to adjust the prices in order to maximize my sales per customer. And then how my target audiences are going to respond to that kind of promotions. So you have to have some kind of correlation between all of these entities, all of these areas, and then you have to see the result, and based on the result, you have to adjust your strategy to deal with the customers. Now, we are going to talk about the details. Now, target audiences. For the target audiences, you have to classify the target market customers in different categories. It can be based on the brand, it can be based on the age, or it can be based on anything that you can separate them in order to have different strategies. The strategy for each area would be different because you cannot have the same approach for all of the customers that they come to your business. So you have to understand your customers. Then you have to work on psychology of the customers by looking at the data from the sales. So when the customer come to your business and they buy service or the product, you will see what kind of products they are gonna buy or what kind of services they are actually purchase, and then what category they are looking for, when is the time that actually they attend for buy or receive that kind of services or products, and also where are the places that they come. There are a lot of information that you can find based on the sales, and then you have to actually have that kind of analysis on that customer's data. So make sure that you understand the customer data and then how the customer is going to react to buy your product in different times. Then you have to determine what variables make your specific target customers buy more products. Sometimes like a date, specific dates like a birthday. It can be like events. Some customers, they like the events, they come to the events, and in the events they buy something. Sometimes you send the email to them about the birthday, and you just tell them congratulations, because of your birthday we are gonna give you like 10% discount. So there are some stuff that the customer they like it. You have to find out what variables that it makes the customer be motivated to come to your business to buy your product or your services. So these are just the variables. You have to list it, and then it doesn't need to be finalized. You just try it. So you want to try and to see how the customer give you feedback based on actually what you do. So the next step would be sales KPIs. You have to determine how you are going to measure your performance. What are your sales indicators? It can be sales per customer, it can be sales per brand, it can be net income per customer. Sometimes some of the customers they bring more money for your business. The profit margin that for the products that they're gonna buy is more than the others. So you have to have that kind of attention to these kind of customers because you will earn more money. And that's how you have to put some kind of KPIs related to these kind of customers to make sure that you have more attention to them. The next thing would be the sales KPIs. You have the KPIs. You know how you are going to measure your business goals for the sales, and now you have to show what kind of activities you want to put in place in order to cover and meet those kind of expectations. Examples would be the promotions. The other one would be increasing the customer satisfaction. Some customers they don't care about the prices; they just look at the quality. I see some customers in the market that they buy the rejuvenation or anti-wrinkle cream. That is, the price would be around $1,000. They buy that because of the quality. They don't care about the price. So some customers they are like this. You have to make sure you understand what customer, what products they are looking for, and what they are looking for in the products they are going to purchase. So that is how you actually understand your customers. And then you have to work on your variables that you find earlier on the target audiences category, that the variables that makes the customer be motivated to come to your business. And as I said earlier, for example, the events like a birthday, you have to start working on that. You already discovered that on the previous step, and now you are going to perform an event. You want to invite the customers to come to an event, and then in the event you can present your products and you can buy. For each one that you actually perform, like events or anything else, you get the feedback from the customer, and for the next time you will have some kind of adjustment on your actions because you will see how it works, and then you can have an optimized situation to show, okay, this is the situation that I can have in order to maximize my benefits. And the price point. So for the price point, you can start with the target goal, like a 10% for discount for related to the customers that you don't know how would be their reaction. And then after that, if you see, for example, they come, they buy, then you say, okay, 10% works. If you see that they don't come and they don't have any kind of reaction, you can increase it to 15%. And then you see what would be the reaction. So based on trying on the different kind of promotions and based on the reaction from the customer, you can adjust your price point. Also, you can increase the features on your orders to make sense for the customer to buy your product compared with your competitors because you have more advantages on your product even the same price. So you have to have your customers be motivated somehow. So just make sure that you have that kind of motivation for the customers in your product or services. These are the like general this conversation that I just mentioned. And then if you guys have any question, prosolutionint.com, just visit the website, just send me messages if you want, and then I definitely am here to help. So thank you very much.